Mrs. Stix and I are back from Japan, back from the Tokyo Game Show 2025. We got to play so many different games, got sponsored by so many different games, got to meet other content creator friends of ours, hang with them every single day. The experience was incredible. We went over all the different games on stream earlier today. And while I definitely plan on doing dedicated videos, sponsored and unsponsored, for each subsequent game, today I want to talk about my experience at TGS with Ananta. The things we got to go over, the things we got to do, the things we got to see. And then in the next few days, I'm going to have a bigger, deeper dive into everything that happened and everything that we learned, because this right here, this was an incredible game. And I can't wait to get to share with all of you some of the things that I didn't get to showcase in the video that I did, the sponsored video, a couple days ago. So let's go ahead and jump in. We also got featured in the Ananta 2025 TGS recap. Yeah, that was awesome. So we get to TGS and we're like, okay, here are the games we need to hit it up. So day one, we're being sponsored by Neverness to Everness, Ananta, and Sword of Justice, right? They were the three sponsorships we had confirmed for the event. So we, the first thing we did was head on over to Arknights Enfield, because that was on the way. And we played a ton of Arknights Enfield. We played it on console, mobile. We got to actually... I have a video coming on this because there were changes made to Arknights Enfield from the version that we played in beta and from the version that we played at Gamescom. This was a different version of the game. So, you know, expect that. I also took tons of cute cosplay pictures with the cosplayers. At that point, we decided to go over to the Ananta booth because that is the booth we were sponsored for. Now, we got there day one and I got to play it. I got hands-on footage, tons of it recorded on console. They asked me if I wanted PC or console. I said PC. I got to play the entire demo. That's what they wanted me to play. And they wanted me to capture footage of the demo. So Mrs. Stix did. And I played through all of it. I got to the open world exploration. And that was actually really cool. Like, it was so much larger with so many more features than I expected there to be. And then... they had me go through and take pictures with the cosplayers. So we had this guy here. They pulled him away from his big like photo shoot he had going on the back, because again, I was sponsored for this, so I needed the picture with the cosplayer. And yeah, that was very cool. Then they had me take then everyone kept asking me in chat. They were like, Stix, is the big titty cowgirl there? Please verify the big titty cowgirl is there. So I verified the big titty cowgirl was there, y'all. And then we took a picture with her. But y'all want to know exactly how good the big titty cowgirl looks? Like this, let me show you. Mrs. Stix actually hold on. The video footage is here somewhere for the cosplayer, who did phenomenal work, by the way, as the cosplayer. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Oh shit, maybe I didn't upload it. Oh, it's gonna suck for all of you if it's not here. Wait, hold on, chat. How did I not upload this?
I have it on, there, I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, you have it on Discord? Why do you have it on Discord?
Because I was showing chat!
Okay, chat, hold on. Mrs. Stix has it here. Let me show it to all of you. Okay, let me just upload this here. This will make it easier. All right, here it is. So my gameplay showcase of it, I actually uploaded to her channel. So again, I was sponsored by Ananta, and my Ananta sponsored video is right here, already at 31,000 views, where I played through the entire thing. Okay, so I have my sponsored showcase uploaded, but I'm gonna upload a new video with everything here. So this was the, this was the cowgirl they had me cosplay, do my cosplay showcase with. There was so much more, chat, but we'll leave that there. There was so much more, but we'll leave that there for now, okay? Did y'all see the milk she was carrying though, chat? The milk in the carton. So I think the best part of being a content creator and going to all these booths, chat, is that there were hundreds of people lined up for each of these games just to test a game or to take pictures with the cosplayers. You know what happened when I was there? I walked up and I asked the community manager, hey man, I need to take my pictures with the cosplayers. Can I? And they were like, yes. They shifted the oceans of people and said, Stix, get up on stage. You have as much time as you want. You can do anything. You can have the cosplayers do anything you want, because some of the content creator friends that we have had them do other things. But, you know, Papa Stix, his wife was there. So Mrs. Stix, you know, I had to keep it classy, chat. So we did the Ananta booth. That was actually so much better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to include all this in a video, by the way, chat, but you could do shit like this. Look at this. Look what you could do with your character. This was on day 2, captured from Mrs. Stix's footage. You can literally take your characters to the gym, right? Here's another video we got at the gym. Right, like interactive gym. There's like a movie theater. There are tons of mini games around like this. There's like DDR. There's like fucking here's another mini game. Like there's just so much to do out in the world. It's enormous. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. And there was also a movie theater.
Basketball.
Mrs. Stix. By the way, chat, there's weapon swapping in this game. There's actual legit weapon swapping. You can swap between your weapons. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that shit there. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about how you can swap your weapon types. Like, yeah, you can actually pick up weapons and then just wield them. Like you could run over and pick up a samurai sword from a fucking samurai, and then you can grab the samurai sword and kill the samurai that you just took the sword from. Like, how fucking unreal is that? Here's Mrs. Stix chasing a random NPC. This is her gameplay. She chased this fucking woman down the streets, and then she fucking hit her with a golf club. And then she's just like, And then she calls the cops. Look at that. She takes out her phone. She's like, hey, we had a hit and run in the street here. Typical Mrs. Stix, for real though. What else? Let's see, what else did she do? Then she went swinging around the world like Spider-Man. That's a really cool feature, by the way, chat. The swinging feature. And she found another NPC that she went and abused. Randomly, like, ran up to her and punched her in the head for no reason. Like, Mrs. Stix was violent. She's like, and then she's like, I'm gonna record footage and be the most violent human being I can be. Okay, so here she is going to the theater, right? Literally just chilling at the theater. How fucking sick is that, right? And here she is, like, check this out. See this hammer, chat? Watch this. Watch what she does with her hammer. She puts her hammer away and turns it into her fucking motorcycle. Look at that shit, man. How sick is that? Look at the chat. Look at the animation on the character model. How she just flies back. Such a fluid, effortless animation. Look at this. Unreal, right? That is so high quality. You'll actually have no idea. And then she turns her bike back into a hammer. That is sick, right? Then there was this character that Mrs. Stix went around and tested out, which again, chat, effortless climbing, not gated behind any character, running, like while scaling, while running without the need to actually just like slowly climb. How good is that? Then Mrs. Stix decided she was gonna go play basketball, dude. Like, check this shit out. She just said she was gonna go play basketball. And Gotcha Smack here was with us at the time, and you go, what did he say? Her form is fire, because he used to play basketball when he was younger. So he was talking about how great her form was here for the basketball. Again, chat, it was unreal. There was so many, and still, like, there's so many things we haven't even covered. Here, she decided she was gonna go do some sit-ups on a yoga mat. Here, Mrs. Stix decided she wanted to go to the local cat cafe where you can pet the cats, which apparently I didn't that video in specific doesn't show the pet. Oh, here it is. This shows the cat petting. Look at that. Best feature, right? Cat, right? How sick is that? They're like legit actual cat cafes. You can eat there with the cats there and pet them while eating, and then there were like booths over there to sit at. That's so cool, right? W feature, I know. Imagine online mode with all of this. There's supposed to be a multiplayer online mode as far as I'm aware. And again, There's so much more. I'm gonna go over all of this in a more dedicated video. I'll probably just upload a VOD of me talking about the different features here that we got to experience now, and then do a more dedicated, more concise video in a few days and just upload this like after stream or something. But dude, Ananta is so much more than we could have wanted from a game. It is a complete package. Like, this right here was so much that you didn't even know existed, and there was still so much more to it. There was a functional dating system right here. Look at this. You can go on dates with your characters, right? Everything, dude. Everything. You could do, literally, you could do everything. You think of a feature, it is in this game, man. For real. I kid you not. So that was my Ananta experience. While we were there, we actually met up with Jen, Smack, and Mr. Pokey, who we actually saw in the line. Because he wasn't sponsored that day. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.